What is up, champions? Beast Mode with the Haven family. In my factions going through, trying to make a list for possible Titan guys that you can use. And there's quite a few good ones they've come up with, so I want to, try to test them and see if it's going to work or not. And one of the ones Bray came up with was Priest. He's actually going to be friggin' terrific for the Titan, and I'm going to show you why. So, the main move that I've been using is this 7-charge blue, 30k damage, choose 4 gems to make it a green. And then you got the 12-charge green, 144k damage. That gains 8 blue MP, completely recycles every single turn. And the finisher is 13 charge, 155k damage. And this is the key, 158k bleed for 2 turns. In this feud, we're going to have 100% to our bleed move. And you can also throw in some coaches and trainers. So, I'm going to use him with Lawler and Razar, because Razar is giving you the 1 blue MP, plus you get the extra greens, because if the people have the minus generation perk, that gets it back for you, so you'll be able to make enough. And it's an 8 charge, 7 charge. Oh, geez. Yeah, 7 charge. Ugh. So he gets it loaded turn 1 no matter what. Then I'm having Hollywood in. If you don't have them, you have to make a few more breaks, but you can still get it off every single turn. You could also use DX Triple H, the Technician. He gives you plus green MP. And then Carrie, she's going to throw in 25% bleed. So now we know... Oh, this is also what I did. I don't know if I'm going to have to do this. I took it off for now. I have a tier 5. Where is it? Where are you hiding? I know I don't have many of them. It's like one of my only ones. So I have this guy. Beautiful, right? 70% to the green move damage. The problem is if you pin too big and they can't kick out and you leave a lot of hit points on the board, you're going to lose a lot of points. You want them to kick out. So if it's a showboat, I'm going to leave this off. If it's anything else, I'm going to put it back on, because the pins with this is, I believe it's 450k. Without it, it's like 180k or something. We're going to look at the match and see. But you want them to kick out. So with the damage that you're going to do, if you can just go through 4 turns and make 2 3 breaks on each turn, the match is over. That will be so fast. I'm actually quite excited about this. I was doing Batista earlier. I'm going to probably make a few different videos of possible Titan cards to use in this coming up feud. And this one I'm really liking. So right off the bat, if you have Hollywood, or DX Triple H, you just need 2 3 breaks. And we'll probably do it again with making the extra breaks. You could also set up a 5 break. So you take 1 and then boom, call it a day. So this does 55k 55k damage with the move and the gems. This guy's doing 160k, completely recharges you. And then your finisher is 175. So if I throw on that metal, I'm going to be up around 450k probably with like takedown. And then they might not get up, but the bleed is the key. Look, we got 200k bleed. For 2 turns, that's 400k. And then we're going to have 100% on top of that. That's going to be 800k. So if you could just do this 4 times, you're going to beat a Titan. And you're probably going to beat the Titan in about 2 minutes. Probably even less than that. It just really depends on what class this Titan is going to be. Like if I'm going to use that metal. Because if it's something other than a showboat and I could throw the metal on, 3 turns, you're in and out. You're done. That would be absolutely fantastic. So fast. So every time this comes up, you just need the 2 3 breaks. And you just keep it going. Completely recharges every time. Recycles, I mean. And it's pretty simple. I hit that again, and he might kick out of this. All right, you know what? So let's time ourselves, because we're going to have to do 3 turns with this, and we'll see how long, because in a Titan feud, it's just going to take 1 more turn. We'll have a good feel for how fast we can get through these matches. Yeah, this is a pretty solid setup. I'm quite grateful that they brought this up. I was thinking originally, you know, the finisher is going to be too strong. You don't want to keep people down. But then if you take off that metal, you know, usually we're trying to boost that finisher in those moves. And now I'm trying to get rid of it. But if I get to keep it, not only does it help my finisher up to 450k, it gets this move up to 400k also. So that would be, you know what, I'll do the math in a second. We don't have to recycle. It would be 450 plus the bleed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 8. So that's 1250 plus another 4, 1650. So 17, 1.7. You're going to have to do it 3 times with the metal. And we just had to do it 3 times right now. So let's see how fast we can get through a Titan with Priest. And what I was saying earlier, if you don't have Hollywood or DX Triple H, you just need to make I think 3 breaks gets you there. It's a little bit more risky, obviously, because, you know, 1 cascade and you're going to end up pinning. So if you have one of those 2 cards, definitely use them. But if you don't, I think it'd be fine. So let's see. It's 12:29. Let's enter this sucker as soon as that hits 12:30. You know, there's quite a few options in the meta right now that you can go with. There's a ton of different cards to play with. I'm definitely going to try out, you know, Ford and Dawkins. And Dawkins would need this metal because he hits you for the 2 green moves for, you know, 600k each. And then he hits a blue move that makes the greens, but that only pins for about 150k. You know, sometimes it's not even that. And sometimes it doesn't pin, you get to use the green moves again. So that's who I've actually been using. Let's see. I need that to move so I can check my clock. I guess I should have just went in at 12:29. I love it. And oh, there it is. So I don't like to edit videos or show you guys certain matches. I will never do that to you. I promise. I'm not going to show you my best 3 out of 4 matches or something. If I go into something and I lose, I want you to see that because I want you to know what you're going to have when you build a guy. You know, not just show you my best things so you think he looks good and he doesn't. Alright, so we're just going to hit this and hit the 2 greens. So this is going to be the first turn. See how fast we can get through this. I'm guessing it's going to be about 2 minutes. Oh, I almost hit the blue. That would have been horrible. That would have ruined the whole thing. Yeah, if it's not a showboat, that's not a bad call to throw on that move damage. You know, 3 cycles through this, you're home. You're on to the next. I mean, there's some matches we go into that we don't even get 1, 2. Oh, let's do 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of possible cascades in this. Oh! Why did I leave it there? I seen it coming too. Oh yeah, okay. Thanks, buddy. Do your thing. I think we're gonna have to redo this match. I'll just try to be more careful in the next one. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I still think we're going to be around 2 minutes, maybe 3 now because of that screw up. I should have been more careful. I seen the purples there. I seen the other matches on the other side. I was just trying to rush through it. You know, if you set out your matches where they're not going to be next to 2 colors in the same row or the same column, you have a better chance of not cascading. And on both sides of the board, if you go back and look, there was possible cascades coming. So, I mean, I seen it, and I still did it. Rush. So we'll try to correct that. Like that one's pretty cool. Now we see the blue right there on the top. That could cascade. I had that on both sides last time, and I just went with it. All right, and then you just on this time you hit the finisher, and yeah, this is gonna be 5 mil damage in the Titan feud in 3 turns. And he's only 5-star bronze. I'm working on him this month. I'm taking him up. So it was 2 minutes still. Come on. Maybe a little bit over 2 minutes. Let's try it one more time, and I'll be a little bit more careful. And we'll try to start right at... Oh, it just started, so I guess it was about 3 minutes. All right, so let's get back in there as quickly as we can. So we're a little bit after 12:33, maybe like 15 seconds. Yeah, these loading screens is what kills me in a feud. That red ring and stuff. I'm not going to bother healing. He's only going to get 2 turns, so as long as he doesn't get something crazy in the first turn, we're straight. Because he won't get a move off. Alright, so let's see how fast we can do this. Let's try to be a little bit more careful on this one. So let's take that one, and we'll take this one. Because the purples could have dropped in, but I just got rid of the purple. Perfect. That's good, that's good. Yeah, man, if you could beat a Titan in 2 minutes with Priest, what? That's probably the fastest card I know of. Right? Is there anybody else that can do it in 2 minutes? I don't know. Well, that's what's cool about the list they're making right now. Like, you get different options, because not everybody has those top guys that are really usually good. And this dude's like super, super rare too. Like, don't get me wrong, I know that. But he happens to be my favorite card right now in the game, and the best tech. Like, he's just the best tech. Come on. Until you get him and play him, you might not think so. And then once you get your hands on him, you're like, oh my god, this guy's broken. He really is. I can't wait for Talent Up. Unless it's 5-star gold coming up. I could wait for that. I think it's right around the corner too. Alright, so we're not at 2 minutes yet. So as soon as this clock clicks. So, alright, it just clicked. Well, we would add one more turn, and it just clicked. Maybe another 20 seconds. It's 2 minutes flat. 2 minutes flat. You're going to beat a Titan in 2 minutes. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, so I made a couple Batista videos. Check him out. He's a great option. He's probably going to be a lot of fun to use. And I was like all excited about 5 or 6 minutes with him. Now I'm down to 2 minutes with Priest. Whew, look out. There's going to be some high scores this Titan feud. I hope I have one of them. I'm super happy about him. Anyway, alright guys, so that's Priest. That's how fast he's going to be. Remember, you get the 100% to the bleed. We normally have another 100% perk for the bleed in the feud perks, but it's not there this time. But we do have it in the top lane, so check that out. And yeah, I'm going to get back to work and see if there's any really dope cards that will do the same thing in about the same amount of time. But Priest, if you have him, get on that. Use him. Use him up. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed making the video. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will get back to you if at all possible, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.